Bookworm family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Danny. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to click that notification bell. I almost forgot what to say. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, please be sure to do that. It is at _dancing_bookworm. I post on there full book reviews and bookish content. I don't know why that was such a struggle. Anyway, guys, I accidentally deleted this video for this vlog where I did the introduction and talk about what I read. So I am actually editing Danny right now, putting this in here. I have no idea what I talked about in this part. It's not in my recently deleted videos either, so I have no idea. So I guess just kind of figure it out as we go here. So yeah, sorry about that. And I'm laying down because you'll find out in my next vlog that I threw out my back. But that's a next vlog video, so enjoy this vlog. And sorry I deleted that video. I have no idea what I even talked about in this part, so whoops. Okay, it's Thursday. Chandler's crying in the background because we just had to teamwork kill a moth, and he's sad that the moth is gone. Chandler, it's all gone, baby. We killed it. Honey, it's all gone. So I, like, Simba style lifted him up to kill the moth, and we got it. We teamworked it. It was great. But he's very... Chandler, it's all gone. He's very sad that the mothy is gone, because that was his new toy. And it was not his new toy. So he's very sad. I did finish last night The Good Hawk by Joseph Elliott. I gave it 5 stars. I'd already known it was 5 stars because I've read it before, but I absolutely adore that book. It is so sweet and so, like, it's like a good YA. Like, it's just like one of those books that you wouldn't expect to like, and then you get so into it. There's so many things happening and just a lot of, like, big acceptance moments and, you know, trying to take this one situation and make it better and all this stuff. So it's just, it's like your typical YA, but it's a really well-written YA. Like, I normally don't like YAs that have, like, this, like, old clannish vibe to it, where they're, like, trying to save a village or trying to save a clan or something like that. Really don't like those, but this is just so well-written. He is just a very talented writer, and the characters really come to life, and I, of course, really appreciate that one of the characters has Down syndrome because my nephew has Down syndrome, so really, really enjoyed it. All right. So it is Friday. It is officially the weekend for me. I was supposed to babysit today. Didn't end up babysitting because I had a bad anxiety attack last night. Kept me up all night, and I just could not picture myself babysitting and then going to work as well. So I did tell my sister-in-law that I could not babysit today, which was unfortunate. I really wanted to spend time with the kids, but tomorrow is Jacob's birthday party, so I'm going there, and I will also be staying there and babysitting afterwards. So don't feel horrible about it because I will still be babysitting tomorrow and spending time with them tomorrow, but I always feel bad when I have to cancel on my family because they do a lot for me, but sometimes my mental health just kicks my butt and I just got to deal with it. So sometimes it is just safer for me and happier for the people I'm around for me to stay home instead of going somewhere, because sometimes my mental health can also impact the people around me. If I'm too tired, I get miserable, and I, like, don't take it out on other people intentionally, but I'm not as patient and I'm not as understanding as I would be if I had gotten sleep or, you know, had a mentally healthy day. So, but yeah, so it was unfortunate that I couldn't babysit today, but it is just kind of what happens when you have severe mental health conditions. So, which, if you guys are wondering what those are, if you're new to my channel, I have an entire vlog about them, or a whole video, not really a vlog, from a while back, where I talk about what I was diagnosed with and what it means and stuff like that as well. But anyway, I'm going to be starting tonight The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brashares. This is a book from my childhood. It is about 4 girls who go their own separate ways for a summer, and they find this pair of magical jeans that happens to fit all of them no matter what, which they're not really magical, they're just jeans, but manages to fit all of them somehow, and they don't know how that's happened. And they've determined that these are special jeans and they're going to pass them around the summer, and the pants will bring them luck and help them on their summer adventures. So this is a book from my childhood. I never actually read it in my childhood. I only ever saw the movie, so I'm excited to read it because it's been a book that I've wanted to read since I was a kid and just never really got around to. So this is a good one for me to pick up and read. But then I am also listening to Brownies and Broomsticks. I'm not sure who that's by, but I'll put it here. But I am listening to that, and that is about a woman whose aunt and uncle move close by and open up a bakery that she goes to work for, and she discovers that the bakery is doing really, really well, and she doesn't know why it's doing so well. And then she realizes her aunt is putting like herbs in it that she wasn't expecting, and the herbs turn out to be part of a potion, and her aunt's a witch. And yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. And then I guess there's like a murder in the town or something, and it's like a murder mystery as well. So we'll see how I like it. I had a friend read it and she didn't really care for it very much, but we'll see. It was actually one of my students' moms had posted on Facebook that she read it, and I was like, oh, this is on my reading list this month, and she was like, oh, I didn't really like it. I was like, oh man. But we will see if I like it. It is on Scribd, so it's just an audiobook for me. Chandler, get down. Chandler is trying to climb up the wall right now because he apparently thinks he's Spidey Cat. You are not Spidey Cat. You are normal cat. You is domesticated. Very, very domesticated. Will not go outside ever. Terrified of the outside. I have like opened up a door before, and when he was a kitten he would run out, and then something happened one time when he ran out. I don't know what. Hey, get down. Down. We don't understand. Anyway, I had to go get him, but I don't know if it just scared him so much when he like ran out one time. Like he didn't go all the way outside because like my door goes to like a hallway which goes to like stairs and stuff like that, but he made it up to the stairs, and like the stairs just have like a little fence, and like I had caught him like almost instantly, but it has like a little, not fence, but you guys know what I'm talking about, like a banister kind of thing where like, you know, like the movies where like the kids stick their head through kind of thing, that thing. So it has that. And he was like looking over the edge, and I don't think he realized how high up we were, and he freaked out and ran back inside by himself. Like I didn't even have to catch him. So he will not go outside. He like one time the screen door, he probably could have pushed it open, and I think he like nudged it and was like, nope. He very much likes to be with me, and the idea of him being away from me really freaks him out, huh baby? Huh baby? Yeah, hi, good morning, how are you? What did you do, baby? You're such a good baby, yes. Alright, so I'm going to jump into reading The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and then probably listen to some of Brownies and Broomsticks tonight as well. So, just a reading night for me, just gonna chill. I think Gav and Jade posted new sprints, if I'm not mistaken, so I'll be following along with one of their sprints. I don't know whose I'm going to watch, but we will see. I really wish some of the sprints were live, like when I could actually, oh, is there a bug? There's a bug. But I really wish the sprints were live when I could actually be on the live, but they're always when I'm at work, which I guess is good for most people, like a good reading time for most people, but a poor one for me because I want to follow along. Are you swimming without swim fins? Say, we're playing restaurant. Say, I'm 7 now.
No.
How old are you? Are you 6?
Yeah.
No, you're not. I'm 7.
11.
7. And what kind of birthday did you have?
Cake.
Yeah, but you had a Sonic party.
Honey, Bobby.
Yeah.
No
one. Okay, you do it.
No one.
Say spits like Gaston. And then how does he spit? Good job. What you got?
Cupcake.
I can see that. What color's the frosting, by the way?
White.
The frosting. What color's the frosting?
Blue.
Say blue.
Blue.
You can do this!
Okay, I can't though. I just died.
And together! Yes! Yeah! Hello. So it's about 1:45 in the morning. Ow, Chandler, don't bite my foot. I did get home at about 8:30 after the birthday party, and I zonked out so hard. I've been so tired, guys, so I'm gonna spend this weekend just kind of listening to my body, and when I need to sleep, I'm gonna go to sleep. When I don't need to sleep, I'm gonna wake up. No matter what time it is, that's how I'm living this weekend, because I have just been hi, Chandler. Chandler was also napping with me, and now he's very awake. But I have just been so tired and not really taking care of myself. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What are you? Bring me a toy and I'll throw it. You want to play fetch? Where's your ball? Where's your ball, Chandler? Where's your ball? Go get your ball, baby. Hi. Thank you. Love you too. But I have been having some horrible sleeps. I've been really having some anxiety, and I don't want to get back into the habit of not being able to do anything because of my anxiety. So you good, thing? You good? Okay. So I really want to make sure that whatever I'm doing this weekend is going to just be mental health positive and kind of just listen to myself. So the birthday party was really fun, though. I played with the kids so hard. Like, we played restaurant for probably an hour and a half, where they would like pretend to make me food and I would pretend to eat it, and then I would complain, and they thought it was funny that I was being an annoying customer. And I played that with all the kids at the party, like Jacob, his cousins, Ava, Riley. All the kids that were there at the time were playing restaurant, and they thought it was the funniest thing ever. So, you know, that put me in a really good mood. And then I was playing with the two littles for a long time. And then Ava and her cousin wanted to play dance class, which I was like, that's not a game for me. That's my life. But they wanted to play dance class. So I was spotting them for handsprings and stuff like that, which they're both ready to do. So it wasn't like anything dangerous or anything. But yeah, it was a very fun party, but I am so tired, or I was so tired, and I just came home and I just flopped, which felt really good. It felt really good to just get a nice little nap in. Last night I ended up only reading like 13 pages of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, because I was tired. Like I said, I've just been tired. And I think it's just, if you guys watched my vlog last week, I had a bad sinus infection, and I think I'm just still getting over that and not sleeping well from that. So hopefully that this anxiety will go away and I'll be able to get some good sleep this weekend. I did just take a very nice nap. So it is about 1:45. I had to change positions because Chandler's very playful right now. He just like jumped on my head. But he doesn't hurt when he jumps on me. He just like paws gently, like, sorry, but I need to play. I'm stimulated. Anyway, so Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is the one that I definitely want to be reading this weekend, and get that done. I am working on a little project for this channel. I don't know if I want to work on it now and listen to my audiobook, which is The Brownies and Broomsticks, which I did actually listen to quite a bit of last night. So when I couldn't sleep, I ended up turning on Brownies and Broomsticks. What did Chandler break? I'll figure that out later. See, sometimes I low-key think I have ADD. I cannot focus on anything, but I also just think I have, like, wicked bad anxiety, and I'm always, like, scanning. I'm scanning, man. So I did listen to a lot of Brownies and Broomsticks last night. So if I work on this project, I'm going to listen to Brownies and Broomsticks right now. And if I decide not to work on the project, I'm going to read Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants right now. So those are the two things that I want to get done this weekend, or get read this weekend. I just don't know if I want to work on the project right now, which does sound fun, but Chandler's also being crazy. And every time I try to work on a project and he's like this, he tries to eat it. So that's less fun. So yeah, so I'm gonna kind of debating what I want to do. Not really sure, but it's gonna be a surprise, so I can't show you the project anyway. But then I think I'll have, if I finish Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants this weekend, I should only have one physical book left on this month's TBR, which is Guncle. I think I'll only have one. Oh no, that's not true, because I also have to read Wake for my random number generator that I do every month. So I have 2 physical books left for this month. Once Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is done, which is not that bad because it's only August 13th. So I really feel like I'm going to get a lot of books in this month, which is nice. So thumbs up for that. But yeah, I think I do want to work on the project and just hope that Chandler's not too crazy. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit and let you know what I decided. But yeah. Okay guys, it's like 5 in the morning, but in fairness, I took a nap from like 8 o'clock to midnight, so it's really not that bad. But I am starting Bookerty up again, so you guys will actually see that video before you see this vlog, but it's very exciting. I'm glad to have that up and running again. But I did also finish while I was making it, Brownies and Broomsticks, and I gave it 2 stars. It was okay. The mystery wasn't that exciting. The magic was cute, like it was a very cute book, but yeah, not my favorite. It was just kind of like one of those things that like you'd pick up at like a grocery store shelf kind of thing, but it was unscripted, so I gave it a read. I tried it out, wouldn't continue with the series, but it was cute. It was very cute, and I liked the dog in it. The dog was adorable. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to bed, and then tomorrow I'm going to pretty much spend the day reading Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants because I want to finish that this weekend, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello. So it is Sunday. My hair is awful, guys. I need a haircut so bad. I'm gonna have to start wearing hats in these videos. It's literally just, I thought it would be better, like more okay for a while because I had them cut it so short, but I mean, I have some weird lines going on, and it's not even just from sleeping, it's from just like how it falls. That's annoying. Anyways, so it is Sunday and it is about 7 o'clock at night. I have productively done nothing today. I did listen to an audiobook for a little while today. I can't remember what it's called fully. I will put it here. I know it's called Beyond Magenta, but there's like something else to it and I don't remember the author. Anywho, that's what I'm listening to right now. I don't super like it, and I will explain why when I finish it, because it's only a couple hours long, so I'll probably finish it tonight or early tomorrow. But yeah, I don't super like it. It is very much written by a cis person talking about transgender things. So, sorry, I got very distracted there. But yeah, not a fan, which I will explain more about when I get to the actual reviewing part. But right now I'm going to make some dinner, and then there is a huge fly on my phone. Let's see if I can kill it. Oh, I think I got it. I did. I got it. Cool. And by huge fly, I meant a tiny fly, but it felt huge in the moment, guys. Very distracted today. Look at me go. So I did listen to a little bit of that. I played some games on my phone. I did edit a vlog, or not a vlog, the Bookerty video. So I did something I did. But I am going to make some dinner, and then I'm going to jump into reading Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. So those are plans. Okay, so it is about 11 o'clock at night. I did end up reading a quarter of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and then I got up to clean because I'm just not feeling great, and I don't really know why I'm not feeling great, so I thought maybe, sometimes, I still don't have any scent from when I had COVID. I can't smell anything, so sometimes if I, don't take out my garbage for a while or something, I kind of, think maybe there's, a smell that's triggering my brain that, even though I can't smell it, I'm knowing that it's there or something like that. So I did. I went out, I took out my garbage, I cleaned up a little bit. So yeah, so I did that, and I thought that would make me feel better, but it didn't. So I still just don't feel great. But I did end up finish listening to Beyond Magenta on Scribd, and I gave it 2 stars. So here's the thing. It was a very not diverse book for a book of diversity. Hear me out. So first of all, it claims that it's the voices of transgender youth, which they're telling the stories of their youth, but by the time you're hearing them, they're adults. So it's not really transgender youth at that point. They are telling their childhood stories, but I wouldn't want someone to say, oh, here's a non-binary youth when I'm telling a story of my childhood, but I'm 30, you know? So I guess that kind of bothered me. But also what bothered me is it only took place in, like, with teen, or, like, stories of people from New York City. So, like, telling their stories about when they were teens and kids and stuff, but they all pretty much were in New York City except one person was not in New York City. So I didn't feel like that was a great, like, marketing standpoint. Like, I get maybe the author lived in New York City and, like, was trying to talk to people that they knew, but I would have titled it something else, like Voices of Transgender People from New York City or something like that, you know? Because I don't think it's the full experience, you know? Because there are people that, like, I don't know, like, or they weren't even just New York City, it was like New York City, New York area, but, like, not like my area of New York, where I live, like, that wasn't in there, where it's a little bit more small towny and kind of thing, where it's a little bit more frowned upon to come out. Like, New York City is mostly accepting, and these people did talk about their stories where they weren't always accepted, and that's fine. And I'm not knocking their stories. I want to get this straight. So their stories are their stories. They are very legit stories. Their hearts are their hearts. They're telling their truth. Great for them. Absolutely love that journey for them. Nothing against the people whose stories it was. I felt the author herself could have done a better job of finding more of a diverse crowd, more experiences. Almost everybody in the book had very similar experiences, no matter what they were coming out as, whether if they were male to female, female to male, non-binary. So it was very... It just didn't feel like I was hearing a great perspective, like different perspectives or anything like that. They all felt very the same. Actually, there was one point that I was listening to it and I was like, oh wait, we changed to a different kid? When did that happen? Because the story was so similar. And I was just like, I feel like it is their story, but I felt the author could have gone more out of their way to find a more diverse crowd. The other thing about it was that, you know, a lot of the stuff that was being said was like, oh, I knew that I was a girl because I liked wearing feminine clothes. I knew I was a boy because I liked doing masculine things, which is not... I mean, for their stories, yeah, I'm sure that was probably true for them. But again, that's not everyone's story. Some people are transgender, but they don't realize it because they maybe like the gender that by standard normalization they're supposed to like, or they like doing the things that their gender's supposed to like. So even though they feel trapped in their bodies, they're like, oh no, this is normal, you know, kind of thing. So I just felt like it could have branched out more. Now, for the people that gave their stories, thank you for sharing your stories. I think they were amazing. I think that everybody's truth is their truth and that shouldn't be knocked. I just felt the author could have done a better job of finding people who had more stories. Like, it was only 192 pages. Why not add 5 or 6 more stories from different states? You could even still include those people that you already interviewed. Maybe you knew them already and you wanted their stories included. That's great. But why not find like 5 or 6 more people who came from different states? They could have even moved to New York City and that would have been fine. But they lived here to begin with, kind of thing. Or just retitling the book like Stories from New York City or something like that. Like, it didn't have to... It really chalked it up to being like, oh, this is going to be such a diverse book for it to not be. But yeah, so, and I'm really, like, listening to them, there was a lot of things that I was like, oh, I can relate to that, or there was things that, you know, like, I've heard from other transgender people, I'm like, oh yeah, that's very accurate to that experience and stuff like that, and I thought she did a good job of letting them just tell their stories. Some of the stuff did feel a little prompted, like, she was like, oh, you have a girlfriend at one point, and I was like, why? Like, the person was like 25 or something like that at that point. Like, okay, they have a girlfriend, big whoop, like, kind of thing. Like, it was just kind of like one of those things where it was like, okay, like, it felt a little prompted in some parts. I just feel like when you have a cis person writing a book to understand these voices more, that they should also have somebody from that community kind of say, hey, I hear you, I see what you're trying to do, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but let's talk about how we can make this even better. Sometimes I feel like cis people go in, they're like, I'm going to write this great gay character, I'm going to interview this one person, and that's going to be the experience. And I just feel like maybe if you're, like, if I was writing a cis character, I would get the opinions of cis people first. Like, that's not my experience. So even though it's in all the TV shows and all the movies and all the blah, 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 how to be cis, I'm not going to assume that in that situation that that's what that character would do, or that's what is true to those people, you know? So I don't know. I feel like I'm ranting at this point. But it is a lot of, I did go through and check the Goodreads comments too, because I was like, maybe I'm just feeling this way because I'm not feeling well and I'm kind of like doing stuff while listening to this, and cleaning never puts me in the best of moods kind of thing. But pretty much everyone on Goodreads was also saying like, yeah, we could have done better. We could have definitely done better with this. But you know, the people who told their stories, very brave of them, very proud of them. I think that that's a very true thing for them, and whatever they felt in the time and whatever they, you know, did in the time was their truth, was how they lived their life, and that's great. I mean, not all their stories had happy endings, not all their stories had happy beginnings, but they, you know, told what they needed to tell. However, I just felt the author could have done a better job. And that does seem to be the general opinion of it, because I was like, maybe I'm just being really harsh on this author, because I don't super love when cis people try to understand the LGBTQIA plus community. Good for you. I think that's awesome. I really appreciate that you're trying to learn and stuff like that. But sometimes when it comes to like doing these like stories, or like even if they're just interviewing somebody for a character, like if you're interviewing, let's say you're interviewing somebody who's non-binary for a character, and you just come and interview me, that's great. I can give you my story, I can give you my opinion, but then please don't go change that character to be a person of color, or don't change that character to be somebody whose story is vastly different than mine, and then only use my story to help you, because I can't help you with that. So that's kind of what it felt like. It felt like she was, my cat just jumped up onto my phone and knocked it clear out of my hand, and it scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, that was really funny. Just like flew out of my hand and scared me half to death. Anyway, I was saying that, you know, it almost felt like she was interviewing for characters for a book, which I don't think was the intent of the story, but it did feel like she was almost like, oh, like I gotta find out all this information about what it's like to be transgender, but I'm only going to interview these people that I know, where it would have been nice to get some more, I don't know, diverse crowd within the already diverse crowd kind of thing. But yeah, so that is just my opinion. It was a 2-star read for me. I did appreciate that these people were brave enough to tell their story, so I have to give them credit where credit's due. I just felt the author could have done a better job. But anyway, I am going to hang out, read some more of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Probably won't finish it tonight at this point, because it's already 11 o'clock. Maybe I will, who knows. It's only like 200 and something pages, but actually I think it's closer to 300, so... But we'll see. I'm going to try maybe like a little peanut butter toast or something to see if that will settle my stomach. But Chandler's very playful right now, so I think we're also going to be playing fetch, even if I don't want to be. So that seems like what's happening here. Okay guys, it's Monday. I'm kind of hanging out in bed. I just started listening on audiobook to Nutcracker and the Mouse King by E.T.A. Hoffman on audiobook. I was going to read some more of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but I'm pooped, guys, so I think I'm just going to go to bed. So I'm going to close out the vlog here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!
Wasn't that a great video? Clearly books make me very happy. Now you can make me happy too. Click the subscribe button to follow my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you think I did good. And the notification bell will let you know when I post new content. Also, follow my Instagram for more book shenanigans.